Hello, I am Kарлos Alos. I'm head coach of national team Belarus. And now I will answer you all the questions that you asked me in social network in Betera. Okay, so first question is, you have been to Israel football club games. Did you watch anyone from the team? If yes, why didn't you put them on the extended team list? First of all, I think Israel is a good team. Is a team which have a lot of young players. As you know, we have some players in the list of U23, like Gomanov, like Shulablev. We are following them. And of course they have chances, but we choose another players, and let's see in the future. Second question, as a coach of Belarus national team, did you prefer to use Spanish tactics or any tactics of another national team against Russia? Maybe you have a special case to beat the defense of the Russian national team. Okay, I think the tactics are not belonging to the countries. No, the tactics are not specific from the countries. It's true that in Spain we should play a football with a little bit more pausa, trying to control a little bit more the ball. If we have the game to beat Russia, we will see after the game. I hope yes. In my mind, we win the game, so I hope we can use the right decisions to beat them. Would you like to use elements of the Spanish football style in your work with the national team of Belarus? And if yes, which ones? As I said before, the tactics are not from Spain or from England or from Italy, from Belarus or from Russia. No, this is the tactics are universal, and I cannot say we have special tactics to do. So we have to do our job. We have to know what's the best for us to try to win the game, and we have to have a good knowledge from the opponent. And depending the opponent, sometimes we make some variants. And as we said before, I hope we will take the best decisions to beat Russia. This is our goal, and this is what we want to do. When you are called to lead the national team of Belarus, what associations with our country immediately appeared in your head? First of all, I had Sergei Polidevich as a Belarus player in one of my clubs in Kairat. I had to work also a little bit with Alexander Khlev. Of course, in my head is Ate Borisov as a history had good results in Europe as Dynamo Minsk also, and this is the first knowledge that I have from Belarus before I arrived here. Do you think the Belarus national team can take the first place in the UEFA Nations League group? Of course, this is our job, and this is our idea. And we really believe that we can fight for the first position in the group. I think we'll be very equal group. We'll be Maltesing, but we really trust that we can finish in the first position. This is our idea, 100%. Name one player and not from the national team of Belarus who could perfectly complement our team. I don't know. I will say Leo Messi. Why not? He can complement a lot our team. Against Russia and Israel, both matches will be played with the same or two completely different squads to see everyone in action. Two matches, two different tactics, or will be there be practice of one basic tactic. Okay, our style, our model of game will not change a lot. For sure, the players yes, because we have to know that we are in a friendly matches. And part of our job in these two friendly matches is take as much information as I can from all the players. So in my mind, my idea is try to use a lot of players in these two games. Which of the young Belarusian players would you recommend to European clubs? Do your colleagues or agents ask you to recommend of any of our players? I don't know. It's me as a head coach is not good to name one player. Or I think we have enough talent here. I find very good young players, and I am totally sure that some of the young players can play in different teams in Europe without any doubts. I'm pretty sure about that. If you will be invited to head Barcelona, will you accept the offer? And which of the Belarus specialists or players would you like to take with you? Oh, I am in contract in Belarus, so I am happy here, and I will not accept at the moment any other offer. I am happy here, let's say like that. You are representative of our country, and that has given the world a large number of famous coaches. Bosque, Guardiola, Arteta, Luis Enrique, Emery, Xavi. Which of the great Spanish coaches did you learn from? I think yes, it's true. In Spain, we have a lot of culture in tactics and football, and we have very great coaches like mentioned the question. And even now we have Mendilibar that win the Europa League last season, win Sevilla, and now recently he win the conference in Olympiacos. But of course, the more representative are, for me, the best one is Pep Guardiola. With Xavi, we know each other, and I think he's also a young coach, who maybe not have good season, but he will develop a lot. Emery is a very hard worker and very good in tactics, so I will take one part of each one, and then we can be the best, probably. Do you like to give interviews, and what questions do you think are incorrect to ask during the press conference? Yeah, I like the interviews. It's not a problem for me. And probably the worst question for me, it's always when as a national team coach, they always ask you about the players that are not in the list. And they forget that we have players on the list. We have to put focus with the players that are in the list. So this is the questions that I don't like, but we have to answer any question. Barcelona or Real? Of course, Barcelona. I worked for 4 years there. I am from there. It's my club. Maybe not in the best moment, but I respect a lot Real Madrid. It's a big club, but if I had to choose, of course, Barcelona. The best player in the world right now? No doubts. Since Messi retired, he will be the best player. When he will retire, we will see who is the next one. The best team of Belarus championship at the moment? I think the leagues are very equal. Torpedo stand are very solid. It's a team that don't concede goals. Dinamo Brest also start very good. Neman for me is a solid team since last year that they are competing very well. They won the cup. And Dinamo Minsk is the actual champion. So probably these 4 teams are in very similar level and will be very nice fight until the end of the season. If you could become a coach of any Belarusian club from our league, which club would you choose? I don't have a preference. The moment I am happy in the national team, and I cannot, as a head coach of national team, I cannot choose one specific club from the country. What is your favorite Belarusian dish, and what is your favorite phrase or words in Belarus? Okay, so the dish, I don't know. I like the soups here, the żurek soup. I don't remember the name. I think it's klapski. It's like pierogi in Poland. I like a lot, and I don't know the name of this, but I like. And the words, probably spasiba mulsoy. I like a lot this word. You are a great fan of fishing. Have you ever fished in Belarus waters? If yes, what kind of dish did you catch? Fish. Yeah, I like to fish in Spain, but usually fish in the sea. I never fish in the lakes, so maybe one time I will go to fish here in Belarus. Why not? You have been living in Belarus for a considerable amount of time. What do you find interesting in the country? I don't know, a lot of things, but I enjoy when I see last match of Dinamo Minsk in ice hockey. So it was my nice experience. But in the country in general, I like a lot to walk. It's a very green country. I like to walk a lot around the river, and I like that it's a very green country. And in general, this is what I like more. Tell us about your adaptation in Belarus. What difficulties did you face? Did you experience any cultural shocks? No, because probably I am Spanish, but I lived my country 15 years ago. I lived in many countries, and I didn't have any shock when I arrived here. And probably the most difficult is the language for me. What are the differences from Spain in our country that catch your eye the quickest? Probably the weather is the most different from my country. Weather, especially winter here. But as I tell you before, I worked in Poland, I worked in Kazakhstan, that the weather is not so different than here. So, but if you ask me about the much more difference from my country, probably is the weather here. Спасибо большое for the questions, очень хороший вопрос, but I think the winner is Kirik. Thank you very much for your questions and see you in the stadium. I want to invite all of Belarus fans to see the match. Together we will be stronger and we need your support. Hope to see you, all of you, in 7th of June at 8 o'clock in Dynamo National Stadium in the match against Russia. Together we are strong.